Section 17 of the Fables of Pilpay. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. The Fables of Pilpay by Anonymous, translated by Abdullah ibn al-Muqaffa and Joseph Harris. Fable 9. The king who from a savage tyrant became benign and just. There was once in the eastern part of Egypt a king whose reign had long been a course of savage tyranny. Long had he ruined the rich and distressed the poor, so that all his subjects day and night implored of heaven to be delivered from him. One day, as he returned from hunting, after he had summoned his people together, "Unhappy subjects," says he to them, "my conduct has been long unjustifiable in regard to you, but that tyranny with which I have governed hitherto is at an end, and I assure you from henceforth you shall live in peace and at ease, and nobody shall dare to oppress you." The people were extremely overjoyed at this good news, and forbore praying against the king. In a word, this prince made from this time such an alteration in his conduct that he acquired the title of the Just, and everyone began to bless the felicity of his reign. One day, when his subjects were thus settled in happiness, one of his favourites, presuming to ask him the reason for so sudden and so remarkable a change, the king gave him this answer. "As I rode a-hunting the other day," said he, "I saw a series of accidents which threw me into a turn of mind that has produced this happy change, which, believe me, cannot give my people more real satisfaction than it does myself. The things that made this change in me were these. I saw a dog in pursuit of a fox, who, after he had overtaken him, bit off the lower part of his leg. However, the fox, lame as he was, made a shift to escape and get into a hole, and the dog, not able to get him out, left him there. Hardly had he gone, however, 100 paces, when a man threw a great stone at him and cracked his skull. At the same instant, the man ran in the way of a horse that trod upon his foot and lamed him forever. And soon after, the horse's foot stuck so fast between two stones that he broke his ankle bone in striving to get it out. On seeing the sudden misfortunes befall those who had engaged in doing ill to others, I could not help saying to myself, men are used as they use others. Whoever does that which he ought not to do, receives that which he is not willing to receive. This example shows you, my dear spouse, that they who do mischief to others are generally punished themselves for it when they least expect it. Believe me, if you attempt to ruin Kohotebe, you will repent of it. He is stronger than you and has more friends. No matter for that, dear spouse, replied Dimna. Wit is always beyond strength, as the following fable will convince you. End of section 17, read by Alan Mapstone.